Mercedes flies into São Paulo in Brazil as Formula One's most successful constructor of all time. Its golden run of 6 straight World Championship doubles setting it apart. One more than Ferrari's dream team managed from 2000. 2 more than Red Bull and McLaren, both behemoths of their eras. But the Silver Arrows era rolls on, with 2020's regulations stable and its star driver, 6-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, nowhere near done, his eyes on Michael Schumacher's records. "I like the idea that I'm trying to create a masterpiece, and it's still not quite finished yet," he said. Of course, all of that success has been a factor of the team's attention to detail and depth of its winning culture. One Hamilton, as a natural leader, has worked hard to inspire. As he did at the end of 2018, once all championships had been decided.
Please try and think of how you can better yourselves, be better as you individually and together with the guys that you're working next to, because that's what I'm trying to think of, how I can deliver more for you next year. So when they bring more power, when they bring more energy, we bring even more. So let's make sure we do that.
It's a high watermark for its rivals, with the Silver Arrows able to win even when it doesn't have the fastest car, which it does by squeezing the most from its package, thinking on its feet, and capitalizing on circumstances and its rivals' mistakes. The squad also garnering huge respect, especially from those in the F1 paddock, in its strategy to employ the best drivers and then just let them race for the betterment of the sport.
I think Mercedes has done really, really well as a team, and mainly because they can afford to do so. When you have both drivers that either one, no matter which one gets the nod on that particular race, is not threatened by another, but number 3, for instance, then you're in the perfect position to just let them race.
With both drivers, Hamilton and teammate Valtteri Bottas, locked in for 2020, Mercedes also has the stability to shine on, which is quite often overlooked or undervalued.
I think stability, even though maybe it sounds boring, but stability, specialization, all those things that the top teams have is why they're strong.
All of which points to a final season of Mercedes' success before 2021's wide-ranging changes take effect and likely shuffle the grid. There's no doubt its rivals Ferrari and Red Bull Racing are growing strong, with the prancing horse's 2019 car, the SF90, F1's fastest for most of the second half of the season. 6 pole positions and 3 victories in Belgium, at home in Italy, and in Singapore, proving its power and mechanical grip. And that's the challenge Mercedes has for the final 2 races of the 2019 season, to come home strong and contain its rivals' confidence. Because in the aftermath of both titles decided, all of the top teams are now well and truly on the road to 2020. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.